nigga, then stand up. West End ITMG, throw your hands up. Zone 1, Zone 5th Street, nigga, stand up. DP, no lean, niggas, put your L's up. L's up. Level, gotta keep my bands up. Sing and tell them other niggas that it's time to turn their fans up now. For the murder wood, what's up, bird 708 Usher, right? We sell loose sweats, blows, and nick sets, and pop pistols with no kickback. My daddy on his bread up, gotta keep the bread up, cause he got more birds flying around than Affleck. Phone drinking hard skate and Q lick after lick. Phone calls like APEC. 03, my mama hopped out the game, so y'all know she had to fall back. So we immigrated to the kids, Lincoln Homes, Fifth Ave, to be exact. You know what bitch was iffy. Grant school made me intensive. All you other bitches basic, made one they no replacing. And lit off, I'm paper chasing that clip friend. We turned up and we back at it. And Miss Angie Basin and we killing shit. Freddy versus Jason and these bitches hate. Here's an invitation, man, these niggas fake. So invitations say fuck these niggas, no penetration. From the QC, nigga, then stand up. West End ITMG, throw your hands up. Zone 1, Zone 5th Street, nigga, stand up. DP, Mo, my pocket so heavy, I can't keep my pants up now. Maniac, high check the scene and tell them other niggas that it's time to turn their fans up now. From the QC, nigga, then stand up. RTMG, West End, throw your hands up. Zone 1, Zone 5th Street, nigga, stand up. DP, Moline, nigga, put your L's up. Like now, I gotta keep my bands up, and my pocket so heavy, I can't keep my pants up now. Tell hot check the scene and tell them other niggas that it's up now. It's a money goes nice, and I'm good. Still ain't gotta be explained. I grew up in the rain, the streets trying to learn the game. I stood next to the old heads with a pockets full of hundreds and the side of game got me through my hip. And me being third race, a lot of questions like how does this so street? Niggas had it from the lick down, every pig tell a story. So nigga keep listening. It all started with my dad in jail. In 96, I was 9 as hell. I was 5 years old and he ain't never tell. Unless it stuck with me, I would never fail. So when I make it to the top, I put some niggas got my pops, I'ma make sure he got a spot in hell. I keep them goons in the cut with the max out. Everybody hit the dough when they cash out. Grab a dope off the floor, everybody let's go. Any nigga left behind, then he asked out. Hit the crib, sit lean till I pass out. 2 fifths open, everybody going. Dice game going on in the background. No beans out, but I swear everybody rolling. If the nigga one beat, everybody holding. Black 40 with the 30, keep my pocket swollen. Touchdown in the town, get your mind right. Cause I'm handy with the steel, but I love to fight. And if you niggas want war, what's your life like? Cause I love getting money in the limelight. And I posted on the block, you better get your bands up before I reach in my pocket in your whole life. From the QC, nigga, then stand up. RTMG, West End, throw your hands up. Zone 1, Zone 5th Street, DP, Moline, nigga, put your L's up. Like I gotta keep my bands up, and my pocket so heavy, and keep my bands up now. Duck Chow, hot check the scene, and tell them other niggas that it's up.
think they real, they say they ride or die. And they say they born to kill. And they don't give a care the feel, cause they gon' tell you the real way. Yo, they gon' tell you time all the time. And I shine, niggas blunt. And you fake nigga, you can see your grimy nigga. Cause they hide behind the trigger. From the murder wood, I was raised a very different way. Stay on the block every second of the day. Hey yo, this from the eyes of the streets. See through the eyes of the streets. I grew up in the hood around the drum. My mama in the street, a boy fake niggas. Why these niggas? Oh, why these niggas? They hard on the block just because they got a show and tell it never pop. And I'm a witness of this thing around this cocaine. And these fiends full of dreams start off by smokes, but make they life be on all. Hey, hey, I got shit on my chest that I must confess. I'm Mrs. Maniac from the Lincoln Homes Projects. Originated from the murder with the 1-6. Why I learned how to load blicks and hit links. Yeah, the definition. See, I'm that bitch. Never let a motherfucker treat you like you average. Never needed Megan B for me to be a savage. See, I always been a boss bitch, classy, bougie, ratchet. If a nigga play with me, I let him have it. Cause if a nigga play with Maniac, I leave him packing. Cause proper preparation, Maniac ain't never lacking. When these niggas poor performing, then these niggas just be chatting. Chit chat, don't do that, I'm delicate. Niggas wanna play with Maniac like she irrelevant. 12 and 42, these niggas records like the Pelicans. They acting like I'm one of those, when one of those I never been. You never been, I never been. Hustle shit, a regiment. I'm in my bag, 10 toes, I'm great again like president. It's evident that I represent these fuck niggas that make me sick. I always wanna picture fit, I always wanna talk some shit, bitch. I walk it like I talk. Anytime you talking, bitch, you talking cause you talking. And anytime I'm falling, bitch, I crawl before I'm walking. See, I'm never scared to be alone. I'm like Macaulay Culkin. A bad bitch, a boss bitch, I'm not intimidated. Blueprint to my heart and it was infiltrated. I put a hole in his fitted, now he installated. Now he's sitting looking stupid like he ministrated. They ain't ready for the Maniac, cause I'm the type of chick that'll flip it, then I bring it back.
We'll give it to you. Club. It's 2026, and Evan Boots are next, and we're starting with you snakes. Let's go! Let's go! This track is to address this beef going on, but also the shit retarded ass song. I'ma say the red pillway was extremely gay. It's exactly what I expected to hear when I hit. But let's go back to a few we were cordial and did a show. We thought things were good and expect an attack, but 4 months later you stabbed us in the back. Even then when I attacked yours,
Ain't nobody stab y'all in the back. Stop playing. I've been watching Alvin since almost 2021. before I got into the trucker community. I've been watching them since. Like, bro, I can't even say it has a lot to do with fresh, but it does have something to do with fit, Myron. Bro, stop trying to make yourself better, bigger than what you are. You are nobody. And how the hell you racist against your own people? I'm still trying to figure that part out. You feel me?
Publicly apologize like a man to make things right, but instead of accepting it and maintaining a good rep, you realize you could grift by beefing with me and fresh. So enough of this bullshit going back and forth. This time the cook ain't and reach. Well, done walk and I don't have to make shit up like you do. All I gotta do is provide these.
Let me tell you something. I don't know who made this song for Myron. Okay, Myron been acting for years to fight Alba. Alba said he's not going. So Preach said, I will fight both of y'all. And I have not heard, to this day, I never heard, I will beat your ass, Preach. I never heard that. All you keep doing is coming at Alba. I want to fight you, Alba. No, you're just mad because he's a realistic, and you're not. Like, bro, you talk about, help it. Bro, you threw up the Nazi sign to Hitler. Come on, bro. Then all of a sudden you want to backtrack. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Now your motherfucking shit is unending. Your album is not making what they used to make. Why? Because you're an asshole, Kanye. You feel me?
The truth, they are too low IQ niggas with a shitty grinning and being weak Sims wanna know how low they go in their next episode. Just go and tune into the innocent reach show. They're fake and they're dumb and their ass are full of cum. They lack integrity and they are both pure scum. Wanna know how low they go in their next episode. Just go and tune into the innocent reach.
I don't understand how Alvin Creek and lack anything. You're lacking, bro. You've been demonetized since 2023. Right before y'all got demonetized, I think it was a couple of months prior, y'all was talking about, oh, we're gonna pass Alba and them. I mean, like, literally, you've been making them y'all, you know, the focus of y'all, well, I ain't gonna say y'all, because it's not Walter, it's Mike. And like, bro, you're jealous, because I remember you saying, before y'all got demonetized, that y'all was gonna do better than Alba and Preach. Like, you obsessed with Alba and Preach. And you don't even like black people. Or people of color. Because I know the white people don't like you at all. Regardless of how much you throw your pom-poms in the air. They don't give a fuck about you either. But, I digress. Let's go.
Show. You kept talking shit, so we challenged you to fight. Preach said it right, but you bitched out and made pathetic excuses. Ultimately, both of you monkeys ended up looking stupid. You are liars and frauds, only in this for Canadian comedians, but none of you are.
He's talking about Preach's wife. Bro, you're mad because you don't know what she looks like. I could be wrong. But I remember you trying to dox Preach's wife, and that wasn't even his wife. Like, bro, where's your integrity? Like, bro, everything this person rapping, they must be talking about you. Because they totally not talking about Alvin and Preach. Yeah. right on everything.
Funny, the only thing that's funny is Preacher's gay ass lisp, and the fact Alba got pegged in his ass by a bitch. So a window licking retarded homo on skates who make shitty content to profit on bitch ass takes. But let's not pretend.
Now, I want y'all to just watch. This is Myron, aka Fit, video and his song, right? Now, he just made the song. Now, I'm gonna play Alvin Preach a song, and they song was out about a month and a half. Decided she wanted to, quote unquote, I guess we call ourselves trying to drag Alvin. They don't be a two-flying fuck.
That this is a new trend. You snake destiny and betrayed our cash for its cents. You have millions of followers, but your views are shit. Nobody wants to take advice from men with saggy bitch tits. So there's nothing left to say about you two sodomites. We'd rather step in the ring so we can put out your lights. They are too low IQ niggas with a shitty grift. All their content is complaining.
One thing, talk about let's go into the ring. Albert keeps saying he's not gonna fight you, but Preach is willing to fight you. But you ain't willing to give Preach that smoke. But you keep trying to give it to his partner Albert. Nigga, if you don't fucking grow up, for sure, for sure.
And being weak since wanna know they go in their next episode. Just go and tune into the anus and reach. And their ass are full of cum, they lack integrity, and they are both pure scum. Wanna know how low they'll go in their next episode. Just go and tune into the anus and reach show. They are too low IQ niggas with a shitty grift. All their content is complaining and being weak simps. Wanna know next episode, just go and tune in and reach show. They're fake and they're dumb and their ass is full of cum. They lack integrity and they are both pure scum. Wanna know how low they go in their next episode, just go and tune into the anus and reach show.
Again, they lack of integrity. Y'all talking about their numbers is not what it is. But let's make this clear. Alvin and Preach ain't never been demonetized off of YouTube. Now, as I'm hearing y'all begging to try to get back monetized on YouTube. But they lack of integrity after Myron said, after he got demonetized, fuck YouTube, da 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 da. Like, that don't make no sense to me. Why? Because it's right now. But y'all were partners with YouTube, Google, and they ain't fucking with y'all. Period. Like, come on now. Y'all think y'all words don't punch y'all later on in life? Stop playing with me. For real, for real. It makes no sense. That was some garbage. I just wanted to say that. Hold on. I'm back. One, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is the Alvin Preach again. They did this, I think, about a month ago. Talking about Myron who rapped. They could have kept that shit, sure.
Now you're coming on the song ever? Yeah. I'm play it right now. I want everybody to the dance floor. No women. No women.
Okay. Y'all on yacht. Now this happened a couple of y'all on a yacht. Y'all done paid $5,000 per person to get on this yacht. And the first thing, the town comes on, no women, and you got women on the boat. The whole purpose of y'all doing this basically little cruise little thing is to connect men and women together. But you saying no women, like that's why they cooked your ass, bro. You came up that bullshit ass video and that bullshit ass song, and you just kept in the new side, bro. I ain't trying to be funny. Alvin Preach always eating y'all ass up. I remember one time before y'all got demonetized again. Y'all was like, we gonna do better numbers than Alvin Preach, and y'all got demonetized, and you was crying. Let's go.
Oh, so you now you change, mistakes all day. Spend time with your girl, that's gay. Spend time with your boys, the rip away. No, I don't want no women. No, I don't want no woman. No, I don't want your cuddles. No, I'd rather sleep with the boys. No, I don't wanna meet girls. I don't want no women. Boys is the ones that get love from me. Spending time with my boys behind. Rubbing on their thighs. No, just no. No, I don't want no women. Boys is the ones that get love from me. Spending time with my boys behind. Rubbing on their thighs. That's the rep to me. If you feel at home with mom, oh yes, bro, I'm talking to you. If you're broken, hate these women, that's the rep to me. Yes, bro, I'm talking to you, baby. If you're ready to find your virgin, oh yeah, I'm talking to you. Wanna buy a cash with no expertise, no women, no women, no wife, no pussy, no love, no love, no women, no wife, no pussy, no love, no, I don't want no women, no wife, no pussy, no love, no, I don't want no women, yeah, no wife, no pussy, no, that's the rap to me. No, I don't want no women, no wife, no pussy, no, I don't want no women. Boys is the ones that get it up for me. Spending time with my boys behind me. Rubbing no women, no women, no way, no way, no pussy, no, 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 no women, no way, no way, no way, no pussy, no pussy, no, 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 no. No women, no, I don't want no women, no pussy, no pussy, no love, no love, no women, no, 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 no pussy, no pussy, no love, no love, no women, no way, no way, no way, no pussy, no pussy, no love. That's the red, no way, no women, no way, no way, no pussy, no pussy, no love.
Red pill way, the red pill way, the red pill way.
No love, don't want no winner. No love, oh love, no love, oh man, oh no, it's the red pill, no, no, it's the red pill way, the red pill way, the red pill way, no, it's the red pill way, the red pill way, the red pill way, the red pill is gay, the red pill is gay. The red pill is gay. The red pill, the red pill, the red pill, the red pill is gay.
So they did that song like a month and a half. It would take a month and a half ago. And then the first video I played was Myron's supposed to be last today at that video. Your video, Myron, was garbage. First of all, the song was fucking garbage. You didn't put no effort in that shit. You trying to come back at Alvin Priest. I don't know how many times you keep trying to come back at Alvin Priest and they shit on you every fucking time, bro. They shit on you and you don't even have no tissue to wipe it off. Like, bro, what we talked about? What we go through? I'm done. Hold on. I don't get that part. But I do want to talk about another topic. I want to. I really want to talk about. I want to know. Do y'all think that people? Okay, your siblings, they might come rich or whatever, but do you feel they're obligated to give you money and they didn't work hard for this money or happen to put speaking, won a lottery? But do you think you're entitled to some of that money because that's your sibling or a family member? I think not. Hold on. Let's go. Hey, go Sam. Let me because that's your sibling. I don't care how poor y'all was. Glorilla don't owe you anything. That's why she bought her dad a house and bought him his car. She don't owe y'all shit. Get y'all lazy ass up and go get a motherfucking job. Now, it's this content creator I've been watching since 2021. His name is Lionel B. He don't come on YouTube a lot, but I do catch he do random interviews with superstars or whatever. So he ended up doing one with Glorilla's sister, aka Scarface, and she was like, and TMZ did one with her too. Like, I didn't never knew because you didn't came up. See, what tripped me out about Scarface, right, is you saying, "Oh, Glorilla wasn't rapping, but she stole my songs and out my rap book and huh? She stole your rap and you still ain't shit, but to expect her to take care of y'all." And what else pissed me off is like, I damn near ate a roach. Girl, bye. Stop playing with me. Stop acting like motherfuckers ain't grew up with roaches. I ain't saying everybody, but some people did grow up with the motherfuckers. I I can say I was one of them when I was a kid. I stayed with my granny. My granny's house was, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I used to, I even named them. That's how many roaches we had. Like, bro, I didn't, my thing is, like, my grandma loved me. I ain't give a fuck about no goddamn roaches. You know what I'm saying? But you almost ate a roach. Stop playing with me. And you saying your mom been working at FedEx or whatever, or UPS, they make some, I ain't gonna lie, I think they make what, $35 an hour? So, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I ever hit the lottery or if I come in to a settlement, like, bro, I'm still gonna work. It might not be full time, but I will still work. That's how some people are. If you've been working majority of your life, that's what happens. Let's go. Now, this is how I feel. And I've been feeling like this for since I've seen Glorilla's sister, aka Victoria. Uh, you're envy of your sister because she made it and you did. You feel like she's let me tell you something. A lot, when we come into this world, or if we have our own children, they have they have not asked to be here. So I don't care if I got 50, 60 siblings. If you did me something that I didn't appreciate back in the day, I ain't looking out for your puck ass either. $40? Y'all couldn't hustle for. Let me tell you something. I used to stay in Minnesota, story time, maybe. I used to stay in Minnesota. I stayed in the homeless shelter, right? And they had this park right across the street from the homeless shelter. We used to visit there or whatever. And this one dude, I swear to God, one dude, he goes, so where people come off the expressway. This man was like, watch me make about 60 to 100 bucks in about 30 minutes. Nigga, I'm laughing. Nigga, you're a joke. You feel me? The man stood there with a sign. I swear, I think he almost had $100 in 30 minutes. So, if he could get $100 in 30 minutes, $40, y'all making it seem like $40 ain't shit. It's coming, but regardless, it might not be shit, but it's still coming out of Glorilla pocket. Nobody, Glorilla don't owe anybody nothing but herself. She's taking care of her dad. We don't know if she's taking care of the mom on the low low because shout out to Lionel D. I watch his channel. I've been subscribed to him since I think 2021. He had Glorilla's sister on there last week, and she was like, "Yeah, she bought my daddy a raggedy house." I mean, I don't know how the inside looks, but I think the outside of that house, and it was really nice. And it's only him. He don't need no big ass mansion. Then you mad because two of y'all siblings went to go live with Glorilla, aka Gloria. You're mad? Come on, she's treating him like what? What the fuck? I don't understand that. If you don't have proof on it, I mean, why are you doing that? Then I saw you on somebody else's podcast showing a fight that Glorilla had when she was what, 16 or 17? How about she was getting her ass whooped? That's why you're in the predicament you in now. Because you ain't fit. And when I hear that you was you was jealous of your own sister, your little sister, you sound dumb as fuck. Hold on. What's wrong with my mic?
How you feel? Tell her how you feel. You got.
Can you hear me, Ghost? You said you couldn't hear me, so trying to make sure you can hear me. I don't know if you're still in here. Well, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but let's carry on.
I'm on live.
Let me tell y'all something. Number one, whatever happened at Woodstown ain't none of y'all got. That's my opinion. All in my truth.
She put it in the business so that so you can't get mad at them for talking what they talk because she got around thinking on that lying ass dude.
I don't get on them because I don't think all y'all my children. Victoria needs a mother, no better. Bringing the son family being well after the war family. Go to bed, that ain't nothing y'all was on. What y'all need to be worried about is what y'all got going on. I'm a dad, I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family life. I really don't. She ain't got no business. Whatever this girl.
Dad. F up. Dad, I don't usually out here. We know she's wrong. Block me, block me. What get done for you every time we met? Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
You haven't been out of state. I couldn't never pay you back for all shit. I don't know, God.
You know, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
And that's crazy when she say her mom and dad is taken care of. And, you know, Scarface saying, my mom still works. Some people want to still work. A lot of people don't fail to realize when your body really not in motion and you stand in the bed, you basically you're living to die, you know. And what makes me so mad that about this is like um Scarface and Glorilla, you could tell they siblings for sure. For sure, you could tell they siblings. But my thing is, I don't care how many siblings. Like all of so, okay. I can't understand about the. If you got some autistic brothers and sisters, they might need a little more help. Okay, but ain't nothing wrong with you, Scarface. Get your ass up and go get a motherfucking job. Then I hear on TMZ talking about. So they gave her a scenario. What if your sister was only making $2 million? We should get 250,000 of that. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you even awoke? Cause you sound like you sleepy as fuck, bro. You anything, and you all on here, you know, panel hopping, and I know everybody's paying you for the mother. You trying to make your sister look bad, and you make yourself look horrible, aka terrible. The fuck? Let's go.
Thank you, Dad. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Pay you back for all you done. You bought me cars, you gave me pies, you gave me plenty of money. I done traveled all over the United States with you. You haven't seen my wildest dream now. Glory, you know I love all y'all. Good, bad, good. But at the same time, when somebody sit online and lie on you like that, I can't answer.
Yeah.
That's really messed up. That's messed up.
It's cool, Daddy. We know what's going on. Well, thank you for getting on the rest of my case. I love you.
You have done exceedingly and above anybody's aspect for me and your mama and your brother. Because I'm married to this. I know what the truth is.
If we all know the truth is, Daddy, but she the only one talking. When nobody else don't say nothing about nothing. But if you not gonna run this narrative and have people playing Peter Party sending you money.
I remember when,
Yeah, they Rick and Eddie did go live, but I had told them to deactivate their page. But it is what it is. I was gonna say they gonna put it out once now. And I got my proof right here. But
I'm dead right now. You have done exceedingly above anybody could have. I'm very proud of you anyway. If you didn't have a dime, I still love you. Just like
I know that. I know that.
But the only thing that disturbs me, babe, is for her to talk about you and no mama like that. I really laugh. I really don't like that. I don't like it.
All right, then. I'm gonna call you back in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna one call.
Well, you take care of that. Tell dude I said hello with good man.
All right, let me tell him.
I just want you to be happy.
Okay,
That's
good.
all I want. And I want all my children to do well.
All right, love you. Bye. I'm gonna call you in a minute. All right.
Okay, baby.
she was 7 years old that she was going to get that car. We dated, and I couldn't get it. And she sent it to me last year, all gold up, two-door, cardiac sources with only 7,000 miles. And it is beautiful. And I'm good in that baby. Yes, she did. Hold on, let me see if I can find another video. You sent me a dance.
I never seen somebody. Let me take that back. I'm lying. But how can you be so envy of your sister because she made it and you not doing shit? You expect her to take care of you, and you said it in an interview. I think it was on TMZ. You expect your sister to take care of you because it was 9 of y'all and all of y'all grind or whatever. But like, bro, if you was smart, everybody know you Glorilla's sister. Y'all look just alike. Nigga, piggyback off that shit and make some money off of it. Put your album out there. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting up for somebody to give you a handout. That's what's wrong with American. America, I'm sorry.
We got the peace over here, Mom. We don't play. We don't play, no. And you remember when you had to apologize to me because you told me you slipped and started working at FedEx? I did. And look, it's a lot of people there. Like if some like it's Confined and don't like them, that I was your mom, and I told them that I didn't want to work. They saw that I didn't want to work. I was there 2 hours. She was 4 hours, and when they wanted to let somebody go, I'm just thanking my boss for letting me go. But no, I like the people on my bed and everything, yeah, and I told you, I said. I don't, it was after I was scared to death, because she retired. She did, and she's been, this baby's been good to me. She's been really good to me. I mean, I've gone places I never ever dreamed I'd go, unless it was, I dream I could go to place stop. I've just done everything. I mean, she has made my life, and I thank her every chance I get for making my life so different than I could have ever anticipated. So, yes. Yeah, I was afraid to take her. Dang, I left my other phone.
And that's crazy. But your sister on here talking about, my mom still work at FedEx. Da 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 da. Where do you work at? What type of job you have? Because I didn't watch a lot of your interviews, especially on Lionel B. And Lionel B asked you about your mom. How about me and my mom is not talking right now? Like, you're just mad and jealous because your sister made it, and you're not even trying to do shit to even, you know what I'm saying? Get out there. But you want people to feel bad for you against your sister? Make that make sense, bro. For real, for real. Because it doesn't. Not to me.
Mm-hmm. But, you living good though, right, Mom? You won't give me one thing tonight? Not a thing. What be happening on your birthday?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mom, your phone breaking up. Your phone breaking up, Mom. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm, I can hear you. Okay, Miss Joy, you're calling on the other line. If you want to call on the other line, because we're putting on Front Street. Yeah. Mama, what happened when I saw you for Christmas and you saw me with these red bottom shoes? Hold on, Mom, I can't hear you. Oh my God. What happened that day that after you came and saw me for Christmas? First of all, my mama met me at a hotel in Memphis because she said, yo, sister will be hating on you. And I don't want you at the house where they know you will pull up at. She came and met me on Christmas. Had to meet me at a hotel because my mom was scared for my life because, people be hating. So yeah, mama, when you pulled up on me at the hotel, what happened when you saw them red bottoms? I fell in love with them, and I said, Corey, let me have them. You let me try them. I said, you let me have them. And she said, no, mama, I can't let you have them. I'm gonna wear them. So we got said, okay, that's okay. We just continued to talk. And then the next thing, I had put on the line and the boots on me, and I ordered the boots for me, and I love them. But the point is, so she always, she's always spoiling me like I'm a little child. She's always doing that, always. You don't gotta say too much. I ain't gonna speak on how Toya grew up because I'm not gonna come on here and bash her like he tried to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna let God handle it. I ain't gonna do no rebuttal on the things she did to you as a kid and to her other brothers and sisters as a kid. The way she traumatized our whole family. I do want to say this. Okay, like whereas, Bernie just thinking I'm just a horrible person. Big John, they just put DCS on me plus. She called it like 7 or 8 times. And every time, everything, they came in, looked around the house and everything was inconclusive because they couldn't validate her truth. I mean, validate anything she said to engage in the truth. That's why we all say that she know we want to do it.
Shout out to O'Shea Drew Jackson.
I knew it was going to be explosive. Because I know Anton, and I kind of know Corey Holcomb. And both of them are going to stand on what they believe. They're going to call things how they're seeing it. And both of them are not backing it. When you get 2 people in a room like that, or even on the live stream, you're going to get... And this show exploded into what the black internet was talking about, largely because of 2 different frameworks. Now, Corey Holcomb is from Chicago, anti-trope, 2 big West black African-American cultures. The issue was the framework was going on in America. And the framework that Anton Daniels is using is that black people are largely responsible for all of their problems. Corey Holcomb won't necessarily disagree with that, but his framework supremacy and what they have done to black people is the largest part of the problem. And Corey Holcomb's biggest criticism of Anton Daniels is the same that I had. You have no problem calling out black people, but you don't have any problem calling out the white man.
The white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
Equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
Well, you
since
ain't
you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you. I just haven't. I hear you taking it.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity
Because
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Now, if you guys hear what Anton Daniels, or how he's responding to this, he's saying, listen, you don't really watch my content because I call it down the middle.
Dr. Cal.
And that might be largely true. Black conservatives like Anton Daniels can't call out white people as long as they're on the left. Now, me, being a registered Republican myself, when I see white racism, especially on the alt-white extreme right, I call it out all the time, right? I'm just going to be honest. I have no problem with black Democrats or whoever else. I'm for the community first, but I definitely call it out when I see it. And to be honest, Corey Holcomb is right because Anton Daniels doesn't really call it out. Every black person that's killed by the cops, it's the black person's fault. He'll find any way to debase the black community. And that's kind of what my fallout was with Anton Daniels. He's a person who will even call sometime on the phone. I find myself having too much ideological and framework issues with Anton Daniels' commentary and behavior that it left me really, really disappointed, right? You know, especially as a black man who's been married for so many years.
Let me say this. Anton the money he has now is making him a big man. Like he, you know, could puff his chest up and bang on it. You didn't grow up with money like that. Like a lot of your money came from your deceased father. Let's make this clear. It is what it is. But in the meantime, between time, you in there. But because you got some money, that don't, and I'm so, it don't really even have to do with money. But in the meantime, between time, like everybody's supposed to say yes, master. What you want, master? Like, are you serious? Are you really serious? Oh, we're not doing that. Hold on. Let's go.
Black daughter from a predominantly black city and to see how he's come up. But then he also says something that was really bad. He says that you're too busy to see my content. And this is just untrue. First of all, any YouTuber that talks about Corey Holcomb or, he watches your channel, Corey Holcomb watches a lot of my content. He repeats it on his show. He invites other people to come on his show that review his content. And that's just a lie because Corey Holcomb is very active in the YouTube community. He might not comment on videos, but he will watch stuff. And that's noticeable by the people that he brings on. Let's talk about somebody like Fawcett Media, or let's talk about Reva TV. Both of these people were interviewed by Corey Holcomb, MTR, Music Tourism Reviews. And he knows a lot about you before you even come on, all right? He knows about you. He studies who's not necessarily true. This is the problem where I feel that Daniels got himself into a little
Respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass, but I don't do that in front of me right now. You
Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. Anton saying, no, I'm sorry. Corey Holcomb said, you kisses the asses of white people, which is true. I was subscribed to him, but I unsubscribed. I didn't like what he was saying. Period. Are you mad at Corey for putting it out there? Like you did it to yourself. Let me say this. If you watch the whole video, one of them are right when it comes down to combat. Like, bro, you could have walked away. He could have walked away. She could have even walked away, but women act like they're so much inferior, like they part of Wakanda and they will beat your ass. It's not like that. Hold on. Let's go.
for the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do. No, let me tell you something. I don't tell you. I don't suck. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So fix doing it right now. I don't.
Corey didn't like that sucking D thing. Like, bro, I don't do that. Yes, you do. No. Yes, you do. No. Let's go.
Doing it right now. Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. Tell you. I don't do that. Listen. So don't come at me with no. I'm gonna give you the same answer you give me. Let's do it. I don't do no fucking shit. I'm a man. I don't do no shit. I don't.
When Corey switched seats and you steady trying to argue with this man, afterwards we're gonna see it, but afterwards you talk about let's go outside. This man was sitting in a whole totally different seat and made Darlene move. Just to talk shit to your punk ass. And you sitting there saying he sucked D of the black people. Like, bro, you don't care about the black people because you're not even from this country. Let's go.
About nothing. Well, I tell you what, watch that fucking shit, cause that go bad. Call it what you want. I don't do no fucking you say a lot of shit that I don't what either. You okay, but that shit. Hey, homie, I tell you.
So let me just say this. Anton Daniel says something when the conversation's already heated, such as you're sucking the black people. Now, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt when I say he wasn't trying to imply that Corey Holcomb is gay or anything like that. But, you know, in other words, you're saying that I'm sucking the D of white people, so you're doing the same thing for the black left. And of course, once he said that, this is when it went out of control.
Put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me. I'm from Detroit. Say I'm sucking D. I'm right here, right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't respect this.
And that's crazy. He said, say it again. From Detroit, da 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 da. You going around what he just said, say it again. You knew you weren't going to say it again. Because at that point, Corey wouldn't care. He would have beat your motherfucking ass, bro. He would have beat your motherfucking ass. The reason I know this, I'm from Chicago, born and raised. And we can only take so much to tolerate. Especially, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of heterosexual men don't like somebody calling them, you know, basically a booty bandit of a man or whatever, you know? They would go ham, bacon, and turkey on you, crazy on you. That's why I felt like Corey had switched seats. Because he wanted to get closer to him. Because he knew he wasn't going to do nothing. And let me tell you this. I got it. Story time, nigga. A little bit of story time. At my job, oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, it be making me so upset when I forget what I was gonna say. Hold on.
Dance around it. No. I don't do sucking shit. I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I come out here to have a conversation. We good. But we good. Up on me. We good. I did already. I don't need people put the microphone right down right now and going up. I don't give a this shit. Homie, you just running your mouth. I'm not running my mouth.
Like Corey Holcomb said, you're running your mouth. Because if you wanted to do something, you would have got busy. I know if Corey wanted to do, he would have got busy. But in the meantime, between time, he's not thinking about that because, like, what's his name? Ari Spears has sued him and got a nice amount of money. I don't like it. I used to like him when he was on Mad TV, but then when you get to, you know, learning and learning about them people, yeah, I'm good. He's, you know, no.
I don't do no for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to show you I ain't doing it for the internet. I'm saying, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't either. But I'll let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit. Especially with regard to how I'm telling you that you did.
I got to put out it's confrontational. A lot of jabs are being thrown back and forth. Sometimes wanting to go outside. Holcomb actually moves his seat. Darlene is scared and nervous. And again, this is it just going out all the way bad, right? And then toward the end of the segment, they're still trying to get back on track, had a hard time. This is live, by the way, and this happens.
Let me shout out to the shit on Caucasian males. Shout out to the shit on I'm not gonna shit on nobody. Yeah, you shitted on people. You shitted on. I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face. Be careful shitting on me, so I feel like you're talking shit again. I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you. You shitted on me to my face, but that ain't Will we please stop the trust me. The tough talk. I got security, you got security. I ain't got security. They're my people. Who? Them your you gotta hire them to be with you. Absolutely. I'm always gonna have 100%. How you be talking? Stop talking. Stop talking. Homie. You just said that I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you. Why are you so? You said you disrespected me in my face. I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that respected you if that's the way you feel. Oh. Is that not what you said? Oh. You said that, and so I apologize when you said that you. No. The reason you said you disrespect my face you don't accept it because you still talk about everybody else fight me. I'm telling you, I said you felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended? We just about me. It sounds like I'm arguing because I'll be around and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone. No. That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably I just proved. Be down. So you prove the point. Homie, just be down. Hey, homie.
Let me say this. A lot of people said Corey was a punk and didn't go outside. Supposed to fight in time, whatever. But
Hello.
yeah, hold on, Spider. Hold on. Uh, Spider.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I hear echo. And
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can hear you good now.
okay. So I'm just playing this Anton and Corey Hogan. Hold on, I don't like this because I hear echo on my side. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
hear
jump
an
out.
echo
I'm
in
jump back
here. I
in.
don't hear an echo. You sound good. You sound better than what it was sounding like. I mean, if you take your 4-eye pop out ass and get to looking at people, boy, you'd be better off keep walking instead of looking at people's trucks. With your goofy looking self. God damn, these niggas is no.
Spider.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm asking you, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
let you
finish playing this
go ahead,
video.
sis. Finish what you're talking about.
You said what?
Uh,
I can't hear you because your my audio is echoing, and I know it's coming from me.
hold on. Can you hear me now?
Spider, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You break it up a little bit.
Hey, I can hear you.
No, I can hear you, but it just, at that time it sounded like you was breaking up a little bit. Hold on, it's gonna make me mad. I already know it. Spider, can you hear me? Spider,
Girl, that shit
Spider,
sound like chipmunk from hell. Since you gonna pick, since you
can you
gotta
hear
fix
me
that.
though? Spider! Spider!
There they go. Fucking construction, man. We ain't never getting nowhere with this shit they got going on down here.
Can you hear me speaking to you, Spider?
First places, I don't like that.
Hey, Joey, ask her can she hear me? Because I'm steady saying something to her, but she's not responding. Spider, can you hear me?
Facts.
Spider, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I say, goddamn, I'm like, you say,
I'm gonna drop her because she can't hear me. Spider, can you hear me? Mm. Okay. I'm gonna wait till she come back up and drop herself down. I don't know how to drop people on this particular app. I'm not on StreamYard, so I'm on Restream. Um, hold on. Spider, you gonna have to get down and come back up. Because I don't know what's going on. Spider? The itsy bitsy spider. Hold on, y'all. Oh.
The animals that stop acting if you do this. And number one.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being a little bit lazy. I don't feel like looking for that to finish that one off, but something else came up with that same particular content creator, so we gonna that real quick. Oh.
Oh my God, please put. I do not like the thing about Texas. I don't like fucking construction. God, and the fact that everything is on a two-way street now. So everything.
I think Buddy misinformed about the criticism, and he taking it as disrespect. Seemed like he just looking at the
I
titles
gotta keep this light on again.
and thumbnails and not watching because I'm pretty sure you ain't doing what you said.
Oh,
So then I
Spider,
actually
you
went to
need
the
to
stream.
down and come back
I
up.
to the stream, kind of trolling like I always do when I go to the PvP podcast. But I actually didn't listen to everything that he said until I got back to Uganda. And when I got back to Uganda, I actually listened to what he said about me. Now, to be honest, he actually went at the lead attorney a lot more difficult and harder than he did me, which I'll get into later. But this is what he said.
It's this one African scammer. Doki. This man has made so many videos with my name and likeness on it and got the nerve to talk crazy about me. This man said, I need to tell my lawyer what. You telling law now? This was a who put the streets out here in California.
I love I've been watching Corey Holcomb for a while. Mm, My I don't remember if it was on Comic View or on Def Comedy Jam, but I remember he did this joke about he was talking about his daughter. This was back in the 90s. He was like, I knew my daughter was gonna be a hoe. He said he gave her her baby bottle. She got to squirt water, milk all over her. I, it was something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at Corey Holcomb, because he's like literally uh, expressing his feelings. But you can't get mad at your supporters if they feel like something is going on instead of you listening. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Chicago too. We don't listen a lot. It's our way or no way. That's how it is in Chicago. I'm like, what zodiac sign? None of that shit doesn't matter. But for Corey to have such a platform, and I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't like him going at O'Shea, uh, Mr. Jackson, because he didn't agree with everything you did. Now I feel like he did agree on some things, but since he ain't no yes sir, ma'am, yes sir, you're mad about that, and that's, bro, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. Like, bro, I always tell people if I'm doing something wrong, I love construction, constructive criticism, criticism. I can't say it. Construction. Oh, constructive criticism. Thank you. I don't have a problem with it. I don't want no yes person around me. That's how a lot of people end up passing away, especially when they got so much money. They could be, anybody, artist, and you got that community around you, your yes people, and they're not gonna tell you no. And then end up finding out something didn't happen. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I be just feeling like you're mad because certain people. Now, let me tell you something. With the Anton Daniels thing, I feel like you could have to that. Go hard. Because like after y'all had y'all thing, you know what I'm saying, y'all disagreement on on the 5150, right? Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I know. I got the notifications. I do watch 5150. But I haven't went live in a minute, so I can always watch the replay, so I'm not tripping. Uh, Ghost, if you still in here, I ain't seen you on my Twitch, my nigga. Uh, Joey either. Um, alright.
Back to a place where cuts a year.
So, an African scammer. And
So now, Corey is coming at O'Shea Du Jackson. I just started watching him, I want to say about 6, 7, give or take 8 months. I've been watching him. And I like his, I like his, I like what he looks at and expresses his feelings in his commentary. Now, I don't get me wrong. I always loved Corey Holcomb. Before Wildin' Out, I've been liking Corey Holcomb since the 90s. What makes me mad about him is I don't like when people um, want just yes people around them. You always got to say something positive instead of taking constructive criticism. Y'all don't want to do that, but come out your mouth supposed to be right, and it's not. And it's not fair that you you got people who really support you, and you're talking about people like O'Shea Du Jackson. Okie dokie, he's a scammer. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I knew how to, I ain't gonna lie, go to another country with my money and my retirement and live a life, I would too. What we doing? What we talking about? Now, I done heard you on your podcast, Corey, always say like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to get that brother on there. You talking about O'Shea Du Jackson. But soon as he don't agree with everything you're doing, now he okie dokie. Come on, bro. Like, it makes me mad, and you know what I'm saying? I don't care if, okay, who you are. As a comedian, we know who you are as a comedian. You funny as fuck. But when it comes down to personal things, issues or whatever, and they tell you about, no, this is not right, maybe AB is, you know what I'm saying? You want to go after them. You want to go after your supporters? Talk about, yeah, he wear my shirt. I don't care about, bro, it's a shirt. He bought to support you. Regardless of how many times you keep throwing punches at this man, O'Shea. He keep dodging them, bro. Instead of you be like, bro, I, like, you really got mad at Darlene because she wouldn't hold up her shirt? And she might have just felt uncomfortable with it. And sometimes, like, You gotta think about it. Darlene is not from the same city you're from. Let's make that clear. Darlene is not from the same city you are. So we for a lot of majority, I ain't gonna say a lot of us, but majority of us have a I don't give a fuck attitude, and we don't care. Like, we don't care how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I do that a lot. Everybody say, why you gotta be so harsh? I don't be meaning to be harsh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you it is. That's it. I'm being hard because I'm telling, like, it don't make no sense to me, but it is what it is, and I ain't even mad about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
See it. Woo!
Hey,
That was actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. He is a comedian. He's a pretty good one too. Not going this.
This is a wear my gear for street cred, but act like he doing me a favor. Super crazy, like he is a lawyer.
So
again, you know, he's upset about.
And before O'Shea finished, way before this Anton stuff came out, O'Shea been wearing that 151 their stuff. He said how much he liked the podcast, regardless of, like, let me tell you something. That's why I like O'Shea. Like, bro, he is a dope content creator because he don't take everything in a sponge. And I'm learning that about Corey. And it makes me mad. You're from Chicago. More sense than that. You can't get mad at me articulated what was going on in that video or what's going on that they knew of or hear of. You can't get mad at them, but they support you heavily, and then you want to try to do them in for what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, these people support you hella hard, but you can't take constructive criticism. You just can't. Hold on, here I come, Spider. Sorry. You, you can't take that. You can. You can
What the fuck is you in somebody's church looking at him for? You don't get your 4-hour pop
articulate
out ass
or
out here with that looking at
criticize
somebody in their
everybody.
truck and skip your ass, skip a little,
And
my
think
darling, skip a little.
you said what?
What the fuck is you in somebody's church looking at him for? You don't get your 4-hour pop out ass out here with that looking at somebody in their truck and skip your ass, skip a little, my
I can't hear
darling,
you.
skip a little.
The name, image, and likeness, producing a whole bunch of videos about him and
Okay, I heard you. What's up?
Listen, my
That's the
back.
only time I heard you. Huh? I don't know what's going on with your background, but it sounds like tinfoil or something. I don't know. I swear. Hold on.
Ah, damn, that sound horrible. Ah, damn, that sound horrible.
Ooh. Yeah, that ain't going.
Hold on, wait, hold on,
I
hold
can't
on,
rock
hold
with
on.
that.
Hold on, wait, hold on, hold on. Can you hear me
Right.
now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, it sounds perfect now.
Yeah, yeah.
So let
Oh my
me
God.
finish
See, this
playing
where,
this.
this where.
Be quiet, Spider.
Shit crazy,
I'm
man.
being fake. And
Shit
his real
crazy, man.
point of contention, not that I'm an African scammer or anything, because I'm actually hashtag FBA. I just happen to live in Africa. But the problem that I have been critical of Corey Holcomb. Let the record show that almost like
Who are you? Oh, it sounds perfect now. Oh, it sounds perfect now. So let me finish playing this. Mm. Ooh.
What's the warning? What's the warning?
Okay.
85 or 90% of videos that I've made about Corey Holcomb, I've been defending Corey Holcomb. Okay, that's just really what I've been criticized heavily because of this. To be honest, I do wear his because I like it. Another YouTuber now he's saying that I couldn't make it out in this California. Stop. Number one, Corey, I am from California. I'm born and raised in California, in movie California, California. Woo! And I'm not a street Negro. I'm not a. I got a bachelor's of science from Sacramento State University. I went to medical school and finished. So this whole contention that I could not make it in America, and I had to come to Africa. I mean, I'm a hardworking individual, and so where I live, I would argue that being in this business and what I am now. But that's the whole entire point. I know that he's upset with me, and to be honest, I get that because of what's happening in his life, and of course, Corey Holcomb responds to things. Whenever somebody criticizes Corey Holcomb, then obviously you're his enemy. There are a lot of
Yeah. Like, bro, you can't take constructive criticism. Criticism. You can't take that. You want people, yes, master. Like, bro, what we doing? Regardless, I don't care how much you dumb down some of these black men and women. Okay, it is. But in the meantime, between time, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, said on your podcast at the time when Anton was up there. After that, and then Anton was going like to panel to panel to panel when you wasn't even saying nothing. Sometimes, sometimes when you don't say nothing, it makes a big impact. Because, like, me myself personally, if I was Anton, I ain't gonna lie. I'm standing for you. I would have stole on you. I'm just being truthful. But I'm not finna go on panel to panel to panel. Say I would have beat his motherfucking ass. No, you was not gonna beat Corey ass. Let's make that clear. The only thing I have a problem with is I felt like Corey should have just kept it on you. He didn't have to bring your daughter and your wife in it. Just kept it on you. Me myself personally, I would have. I ain't gonna lie. I would have did a. If I was gonna do a monkey, I don't care. I don't care about that part. It's just that you brought the daughter and the mother in here in the thing. You know what I'm saying? In this scenario, but you try to make yourself a victim. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. For real. It's no sense to me. No sense to me. And that's sad. Sorry, it is. Hold on, Spike. Hello? Spider! Spider!
Can you hear me? Who love Corey Holcomb, who love the show.
I can hear
Just because
you.
you disagree with what Corey Holcomb has done, you can't just
Can you hear
defend
me
it 10
now?
toes down in your phone. I mean, we are in the business.
Hold on, Spider. And that's what I'm saying. I hate that. I like what O'Shea just said. I hate that because it this happens on YouTube as well. I go watch people lives and you know what I'm saying, or somebody come up, they don't like what another person might say. It don't have nothing to do with the content creator, you know, who holds the channel down. I feel like you said what? I can't hear you, Spider. Spider, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me now, Spider? No, she hung. She, hopefully she come back. Um,
Of calling things like we see it. And to be honest, Corey Holcomb calls things like he sees it. I mean, he was just talking about on that particular show how he fell out with Kanye West. He called Kanye West all kind of names randomly, and now he wants to do a podcast with him. And I get that he's upset that I'm making YouTube videos about him and everybody else is. Don't get me wrong, Corey Holcomb is interesting to talk about.
and let me say this: you put it on the internet. I didn't heard you say so many times, Corey. It's on the internet. Is yours or whatever. You can't erase that. So I'm not understanding like what you do. I don't get it. Like if you don't want it done to you to somebody and you don't want it to be done to you, or you don't want to do it to nobody else, And then you might, something might happen to you, or you know what I'm saying, or your kids. Like, bro, like, and I mean that not in a devilish way. Like, I think about like when my grandma used to tell me, if you want respect, you have to give it sometimes. I don't have a problem with giving it, but after you show me your, like, bro, come on, don't play with me. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the west side of Chicago. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, bro, I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Do your thing. I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they get on these platforms, think they, God Almighty, and nobody can articulate what they're talking about. And if they feel like it's something in that they can improve on, no, you going against that person. You going against the ground. That shit is ridiculous. We're not in high school no more. We're not even in college, bro. Like, literally, we one step from a walker. You feel me? Like, what we doing? Makes no sense. Hold on, let's go. I'm so tired of these people wanting these yes people instead of just taking little what they're
But I have
saying.
like over 10,000 videos, and it's just that this subject is hot. All right, this is what we do, and the reality is that the way that Corey Holcomb is handling things, and I'm gonna get into the whole Darlene thing later. If he fell out with her on the show, it's like it's almost his behavior is not producing the results that he wants, and people can care about Corey Holcomb. People can love Corey and stand with the stuff that he talks about. When you look at the video of him and Christina Payne, and we've all seen it with him pushing her, and again, we can be objective here. I'm pretty sure that Christina Payne is who we believe that he says she is. That she's not as talented as him, that she trolls, she causes problems, right? I can believe that we can understand it. But when Corey Holcomb is, as he's saying, mushing her, I get the fact that her dude was there and the guy didn't stand up for her and whatever. Cool. I get all that. But the reality is, for me, when you call it like you see...
This is the reality for me. If you already knew who that person is, right? You see she's steady. What? Come on. Let's be truthful, y'all. You got females who don't stop running their fucking mouth. And it pissed them off even worse when you don't respond to what they're saying. Or, just don't respond and walk off. But let me tell you something. I'm from Chicago. They don't give a fuck who would try to beat you down. I don't care if it's 12 of y'all. I promise you. Certain individuals that stay out there, even in the suburbs of Chicago, they would try their best to beat you down. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just all the way defend that a guy that's like 6'1" or 6'2" thinks. That's just what. Okay. Now let's go to the second part with him talking about Anton's wife and daughter. The criticism that was given at that particular time was, Corey Holcomb, you are a person that talks about things from the black community's perspective, albeit it's wrong. Okay, he's an acquired. But what Corey Holcomb says about the black community, about white supremacy, and then his particular commentary towards Anton Daniels and the whole stuff from that, Corey would not appreciate somebody calling a black person a monkey or a primate. He would consider that to be racism. All right? We're just going to be real. A person that speaks like Corey Holcomb about black people, just you would not think that he would go and use that language. And again, We can all use that language jokingly and everything else. The problem is, Corey Holcomb is an individual that has also done what? I mean, he's made this T-shirt. We've seen the T-shirt, which is called "Hey Out of It." And
Let me say this. I mean, I ain't trying to be disrespectful or anything or nothing like that. Why you, the person who you really, really have the beef with is the one in the middle? Why you didn't make them? Why did you not make him the monkey? I don't. That's what I don't get. Like, bro, if I ain't got nothing bad, I mean, you know what I'm saying, to say about you or talk about you, I'm not doing no shit like this. That's hella disrespectful. And the thing is, I honor what Corey said because Corey, before I was watching that live, he always said, "I'm a dirtbag. I'm I'm a dirtbag." You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand all of that, bro. But in the meantime, between time, bro, you're a content creator and you're a dope comedian. Like, bro, you don't like something, I understand all of that, but like, on the person who have the problem with, who I feel like this, like, bro, why? Make that make sense. Like, I would have just made the mom and the daughter, or I'll just never put them on it, and I would have made him a big ass monkey. Sorry, and said, "Hey, leave." I would have kept the whole writing and everything. That's my thing. That's that's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
the depiction is Ansel, okay, and it's the wife and it's the daughter, okay, as primates. I'm hard to defend that somebody would do this and double down when obviously you are talking about somebody that's underage. Somebody can say and still support the show. You're not able to do that and support the show. You're our enemy. So what he's threatening is your name, image, and likeness. You know, if you use my name.
And what kills me about him is like the comedian. Trying to be funny. Why nothing like that? But you get. I don't know.
Likeness, you know, there's going to be a price to pay. That's if he wants to do that. I mean, he to do that, but he is a public figure. There is this whole concept of fair use, and if you do that and you don't win, you can lose your championship. The issue is that Corey Holcomb ultimately, as a man that's in his 50s, has to understand that people are going to disagree with him. When somebody disagrees with you, fundamentally, they don't have to be called names, or they don't have to be roasted, or in the legal attorney's point of view, they don't have gay. All I saw was just speaking on things from all angles and review court docs. And listen, TMZ is obviously a YouTuber and what they're doing wrong. And then if you point the fact that, listen, you know, you posted his who was underage, you talked about his daughter back, you doubled down on that, and it's citizen, according to the law diagram that.
Let me say this. I love Corey Holcomb. I do. Like, I've been watching him since the 90s. I don't like when you started it. I really don't get the answer. Like, you started all of this because, like, after you disagreement on his podcast, Corey never said nothing. But you go and hop in the panel to panel to panel to panel to panel. What? Make it make sense. I don't get it. Let's go.
That the person is not of legal age, private citizen, it just means you made an error. That's all it is, all right? You made an error, you made a mistake, a PR manager, and just because somebody points that out.
I ain't trying to be funny. The shirt would have been doper. Dope. Would have left the daughter and the mother out of, like, regardless, you know, then it says certain things about women. Let me hold on.
Doesn't mean that somebody dislikes you. If Corey Holcomb never talks to me again, I don't take Corey Holcomb's criticism. This is how Corey Holcomb usually falls out with people who typically challenges his. He ultimately, at some point, will get cool with Holcomb again. And as a person who understands that's how Corey Holcomb typically is, I don't take offense to what. This is how Corey Holcomb is. But what he has to understand is that ultimately, you are not making it better for yourself. The situation with Darlene, which is a whole other video on the cover, and so many comments where people are just in the comment section, like, disgruntled with how Corey Holcomb is handling this. And that's the other part that he just doesn't see. That because of some of the things that he's doing, it's to stumble. And what happens is, you can't fight everybody. You know what I mean? You just can't be getting into it with, like, people who criticize you on YouTube. You already have the issue with TMZ. There's a Christina Payne thing. Like, against you. And largely against the Anton Daniels situation, I have been on Holcomb's side. Like, almost have been on that side. But it's, you know, one thing, you don't agree with the guy. But ultimately...
And I see that so much on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit on... And I'm talking about myself. You could just... And they going hella hard at each other just on the panel. Then you try to do a live on a person. For what? You know, that's my thing.
There's something that we're going to have to understand as adults and as people moving forward. People in the black community, and it's not personal. I've fallen out with another guy, I don't want to call him, in a different part of the community. He's a guy we're kind of both in space. A guy that I always show some level of stuff to. I never called the guy out for the most part, you know, like attacking him. I offered the guy an opportunity to come onto my show, you know, because we've been disagreeing fundamentally. And then the guy he's just immature. So because I have a difference of an opinion from this particular person, he goes out and starts doing all kind of crazy. Obviously because he just can't handle the fact that, oh, because you're not or
Again, it don't matter if they're doing wrong or, you know what I'm saying, or right. They want the yes people around now. Let's go.
And then he must attack you, right? And that's something primitive when it comes to the black community. Whereas that somebody can just, they can remove the fact that, hey, happened. Like, I'm looking at this from a perspective of, I did not know you, okay? And I'm looking at this as somebody I didn't know, and as a person that is in celebrity, that is in, you know, trending news. That's what, as if this person, we don't know them, okay? Sometimes. And so when we look at it, we judge it from that angle and give it an opinion, it can offend some people on the person. But again, in the black community, a lot of, if you don't, you know, be around me 10 toes down, you know, when I feel like you're wrong but don't say anything about it, then I'll punish you and all that sort of stuff. The reality, my channel's still gonna be here. I can talk about a number of other things. I mean, this month I've been talking about Anton and Corey, but and I've been on the platform for 10 years, have created multiple channels, and, you know, been able to do well in my career by being a versatile creator. That's what it is. Ultimately, Corey Holcomb, in my honest opinion, is going down of no return. And it's not just with me or anything. I don't think the problem with Corey Holcomb. I love the 150 show. I love the people in the chat. I go in there, I get roasted up. I was in there getting roasted up last night. It wasn't a big deal for me. But the people who really care about him, I just really feel like by what he's doing. And then, you know, at 57, 58, 59, 60, just being militant and just thinking the whole world is against you. When people just don't like what you do, so it is again. When Corey Hope likes what you do, he can call you out. He'll call you out publicly on his podcast. And when he does, I don't mean anything about it. Even if he is, let me say, cursing or yelling at you or whatever, that's just him. If you do the same thing with him, now all of a sudden you a scammer, you ride his, you ride, I mean, you know, I'm trying to get out off of his name, and you know, I'm using his merchandise to build up my credibility, which is definitely not true. I mean, whatever, you can say whatever the hell you feel like saying. I was wearing your merchandise to just support you, which is what I do for a lot of YouTubers. Daily Rap Crew with Brandon Jamal, a whole bunch of people.
You do that, O'Shea? It just makes me mad because, like, I would never thought Corey was that. Like, everybody gotta be a yes man, woman. Don't agree with me, you're like, basically you're fired. Instead of you saying, it's cool, I'll just find somebody else. That's it. And then move on. Like, you tried to do Darlene in because she didn't want to hold up a church. And you can't make nobody feel like, you might think it's dope, but you can't make somebody feel like you can't make people feel like they don't exist or anything. And that's why a lot of people who don't they feel like they don't exist or nobody really doesn't pay attention to them. That's why they have so many bodyguards around them. You know? Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Oh no. Today, I'll be back on here tomorrow for sure. So I hope everybody have a great night. Uh, Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks for winning that championship. I mean, they're not a team, but since I do stay out here, I ain't gonna say stay. But out here in Seattle, um, it's crazy because like I remember in 2013 when they had went to the Super Bowl and they didn't win. The next year I had predicted was gonna win right before the season even started, and they did. So I know tomorrow they were just telling me it's gonna. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. Uh, they're supposed to be. I don't know, but they celebrate the Seahawks champion tomorrow. What time? At they said at 4 o'clock. I think that's when they supposed to get the plants back. So gonna get off of here. I hope everybody has a great day. If you don't stop and you come in and out of my life, um, I really do it. If you don't stop, I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna lay it down. I'm still on vacation until the 23rd of this month. So y'all have a great one. I appreciate everybody who pulled up, play games. I hope y'all. Hey! What you mean? I know you see me. What you mean by that? Alright, Ghost Town. Bully. I see you. Move. Stop doing that. Move, my nigga. Nigga. Ain't y'all sleepy? Yeah, I'm finna red ball 5150 back so I can see what's going on. The show. I'm finna start playing. I'm finna start streaming my game. Not my first time, like basically, but I'm just saying I'm finna start streaming my game. I'm finna beat one of my dogs up. No, I'm just playing. But I am finna get on Twitter and play my video game. So I'll holla at y'all. Thank y'all for I appreciate everything. I hope it. Yeah. No, do wrong. It's crazy. I ain't been on here since last year on my live. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Do your thing, bro. I don't care about none of that. Like, I don't with my dogs or nothing. I just threaten them. Like I would, like, my kids when they was younger. I would never do anything to harm my babies. I love my babies. So I don't know where you getting that from, for sure. Anything else you need to say? I'm gonna get off of here. We're not doing. Twin, be quiet, please. Treats and hella dog food for them. And I don't put them in the cage. They're little, small dogs, so they sleep. You know, my dogs sleep with me. When I'm at home, they in here with me. Do nothing to harm my babies. I treat and with what trips me out, my kids be like, you treat them like you used to treat us when we was little, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I do argue with one of my dogs. He's the only boy. His name is Twin. Like, when I tell him to do stuff, he wanna sit here with me. Crazy. But since ain't nobody else got nothing to say, I was waiting up for him. Uh, I'm not. Heck saw your name. Uh, what do you mean? Why am I off so long? Why am I off so long? I'm not understanding the question. What do you mean? Let me on. Let me on. I'm not understanding what's going on. Like, what are you talking about? What you mean work? I mean, I've been at my job for 9 years. What are we talking about? What do you mean? But like, bro, I don't understand what you're saying. Hold on. Move, can you move, please? Move. Salute, 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 Alice. How are you, my love? Uh-huh. I know you big-headed has been there for 40 years plus. What are you talking about? I ain't been there no goddamn 40 years plus. Like, bro, like, literally, I had to be raised out here in Washington. Not been raised out here, so I don't understand what you're talking about. Hold on. Wow.
Channel to support others because I want you to be successful. My criticisms of you is because I ultimately want you to be successful. The reason,
And that's my thing. Corey don't take it like that because he has a lot of people who, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the people who be in his live cast. And you know what I'm saying? And even small content creators, they get a nice number in there, you know what I'm saying, in their chat or whatever. They act like they gotta, shit on everybody. That's how I'm feeling like Corey doing. Like, O'Shea should be able to, O'Shea Du Jackson should be able to articulate what you're saying. And he might don't agree with everything you say, but you being, and it like, makes me so mad about Corey. Like, one one time I was in the chat when he was talking about O'Shea. He was like, "Yeah, that's a good brother. I'm gonna have to bring him on my channel." But soon as he don't like what you're doing, he gotta be okie dokie. Come on, bro. What we doing? I don't care if you disrespect certain black people, because I know what you saying on your podcast don't mean the whole, you know what I'm saying, black people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You talk about particular people and how you like to, you know what I'm saying, run your relationships, which is cool. But in the meantime, between time, you I'm tired of people always trying to get these yes people. And if somebody tell you something, you trust that person, but they tell you something, you want to fire them because it's not of your liking. Come on, man. What we doing?
Corey Holcomb the way that I do. It's not that I'm a hater. I want you to be successful. That's all it is, bro. I feel like you're going down the wrong path, and the wrong path to your channel, and what you're doing. And I just wish that you wouldn't go about it that way, because I feel that you're hurting yourself in the way that you're doing. That doesn't make me an enemy. And I hope that other people who like Corey Holcomb on the neck in the 5150, and
And I love. I still rock with you, and it made me so mad. With like before, he got to throwing these curveballs at O'Shea. O'Shea always spoke highly of the man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes, you have them rough patches. But it's not, you know what I'm saying, like, rough patches that you can't come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put a Band-Aid on or something. You feel me? But you're mad at him because, like, he like, literally disagree with you. You're mad. And like I said, this don't just happen in, upstream YouTube. It happens in the lower part of YouTube. And, I see people go on other people's panels and try to run their panel. They might be striking. They ain't gonna tell you if they striking. They might be striking, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, all that content you didn't just. Yeah, I don't care if you don't get monetized at the point. Like, I have to erase my whole video for nothing. I don't care if I'm not. But, like, bro, we was having fun. But because you're such a bitter, AKA baby mama, AKA friend, AKA side chick, you want to make everybody else's life miserable. That's crazy to me. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I am a big girl, and I'm not afraid to say that. You feel me? So, uh, so I love myself. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't consider myself being fine as fuck. I look okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that decision. I've been saying this for years. I'm an okay looking person. I don't need nothing else. Hold on.
no issues here on my. What do you think? Listen, O'Shea B. Jackson. Back at it again. Episode of listen. What you probably do? Shut it down. We're out.
Hey, Social. Huh? Somebody's supposed to bit my booty? Huh? I'm so confused. Sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson. If he is,
Let's
and
talk
I'm
about
getting on my.
something called misplaced or displaced.
The situation.
My last video, and then I'm going on my Twitter play my game. And I'm about 30. After this, I give myself about 11 o'clock. I'll be on my Twitch page. It is scrolling at the bottom. I just want people to just come to my Twitch page. I play a lot of video games. I even play. I found a game that I used to play on the Atari that my auntie had. You know what I'm saying? So I know I just found a lot of games that I always wanted to play. Now I have a chance to play. I'm on vacation right now, so I don't have to be back at work until the 23rd of this month. So, yeah, so I've been trying to work on. Huh? What you mean front porch? Okay, thank you. Okay. Let me block this line. No.
With Corey Holcomb even worse. Unfortunately, the brother looks like. Be honest, I'm gonna be real. I kind of like Corey Holcomb. Not as I did last month, but I like of us YouTubers paid.
Right.
But all in all, I'm a big fan of the 5150 show. I know Craig Facts is Corey when he's on his stuff is the truth. And Darling, I really believe because she's really, I feel, a sweetheart. And when you look at how loyal she's been, you know, the way that she shows up to a hostile environment, I mean, Corey is super disrespectful at times, and she's still there. And she's like a fresh of breath air, right? And I really wish that on this podcast that there will be more opportunities for her to kind of share in and not be so mic heavy towards Corey Holcomb because he's so redundant on the cast. But Corey's rooms are starting to spill out to the point that other countries are starting to notice.
Corey Holcomb has the accountability of a single mom about her baby daddy on TikTok. TMZ, y'all really got me good after that video came out. I started losing gigs. Y'all really got me. Nah, you did to yourself. And I used to like you a lot. I got zero respect for men who will haul off and just hit a woman that's not in self-defense. We seen the video. Y'all was arguing, y'all was talking, and you hit her. Use up. And like I said, I used to think.
Damn, what the hell's going on here?
A woman you got. And now you're yours. That's the liberal. Liberals always do. And when they.
I didn't see the whole video. And you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, Corey Holcomb hit her. Let me say this. He said he mushed her. face hit mush or whatever, you came up on her. She didn't come up on you. Now, if she would have came up on you, I think it was to me, my personal reference. Yeah, I would have had a problem with her putting her hands on. You know what I'm saying? But vice versa, you do it. Come on, bro. You do it, and then you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I love Corey Holcomb. Like I said, I've been watching him forever since the '90s when he was on BT. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Comic View. I'm sorry. I think. I think that was my first time, or it had to be Def Comedy Jam. One or the other. Def Comedy Jam came out, I want to say the late 80s or early 90s, whatever. But in the meantime, between time, dude, I ain't trying to be funny. Like, Corey Holcomb is a dope ass content creator slash comedian to me. But I don't like when people act like they can't take uh uh construct I'm sorry. Construction criticism. Construct oh my god. I always mess up on these words. Constructive criticism. That you know what I'm saying? That's what makes you a better person in your life. Like, look at a lot of people who had yes people. They didn't care about them at all. They just cared about their pockets. You know? It's crazy. Hold on. Let's go.
Now, you mad at the motherfucker exposing your ass.
Single mom's front camera crying on TikTok used to be the face of a lack of accountability in America. Damn, I'm Brandon. Them all lift up. Guys, we all know the situation with Darlene and Corey Holcomb. It all started when Corey Holcomb made fun of Anton.
This is dedicated to you.
Now, this was a week before, like almost 2 weeks ago. Look at the end of that clip. You can see that Darlene was looking real frustrated. She didn't really like it.
I don't have a problem. Let me say this. I don't have a problem with a person putting somebody else on a t-shirt. But I have a problem with a person putting people on t-shirts that don't have nothing to do with y'all beef. I don't care if they do attach stuff with that certain individual. They don't have nothing to do with it. The daughter, and though we already know Anton Lyon talk about his daughter had to go to, you know what I'm saying, like a psycho. Bro, I don't get that. Like Anton, like, bro, we know you're lying. So stop doing that. Don't do that. I don't understand. If you know you're not a good liar, stop lying. Because you're not a good liar. You're not even an okay liar. You're lying. Now, I thought, Anton could have been the monkey with the glasses and the beard, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just left the mom and the daughter out of it. But in the meantime, between time, like, you can't tell people how to fight. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't teach nobody or tell somebody how to raise a kid. in the meantime, between time, you know? So it is what it is. Hold on. Y'all, let's go.
Appreciate that at all. And it's okay, right? He's not saying anything, but her body language on the show has been shown. Situation where Corey Holcomb basically tried to force her to hold the shirt up.
D, you gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's on you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Oh.
You ain't with crazy D? And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up? Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
So I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
What time is it? We ain't got enough time.
I look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how we still, but you still.
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter.
Wow.
I'll get somebody to hold it up. Just want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Did I just not say?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week.
When she didn't want to force the shirt up, okay, he then started to like basically talk trash, and then at the end he rapped this.
It's about to turn this mother out. If you don't want to do it, get another do it. If you don't want to do it, get another to do it. If you don't want to do it, get another do it.
For this disrespect, if you don't want to do it, get another B to do it. People saw that as being like real disrespectful. This was just last Tuesday. Today I'm recording this on Monday. I saw this last night during the Super Bowl, and basically Darlene posted this particular clip.
So let's talk about something called misplaced anger. This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone, but instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky.
I want to look at this because if they're she's saying, I recorded early in January along with a much longer, more in-depth version on misguided displaced anger over on my YouTube channel. Please check it out. As always, taking care of themselves. We all know who she's talking about. And it's about basically Corey Holcomb. Now I want you to see just how faithful the lady is, right? She posted some photos just a week ago. Just a few memories from the past year. Happy anniversary of 5150 show. Can't believe this all started on Foxhole Series X and Y. Thank you to all who have supported us. This lady has been there for 16 years. I think, at least that, right? And this lady has been, in my honest opinion, like, Corey Holcomb wants to put everything underneath jokes, but I'm gonna be honest, it's almost like he's going too hard on the lady for no reason. You know, Darlene is nice. She never disrespects people. She seems to be like a real sweetheart, right? To look under her post, what everybody was saying. Antoine Films, Darlene, we love you, and yet that was a misplaced anger put on you last week. I hope you can get your podcast going soon. Your loyal 11. Woo! Please stay with 5150. You create such a great balance to the show, and Corey needs you. He's probably very old. You're an asset that is irreplaceable. And this is one of the criticisms I have of Corey Holcomb. It's almost like he acts like he doesn't care about people, but he kind of needs people to be around him. And so his behavior just literally pushes people away. Like, well, let me.
But I'm not okay finna just say he said let him explain. But my thing is, without the people, you wouldn't be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Without the fans, you wouldn't be who you are. The people who watches you wouldn't be who they. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Corey got going on the 5150 show. What you'll see is Corey loves for people to agree with him. And if you disagree with him, he loves to win the argument. And if you make him look like he's not as intelligent as he believes he is, he starts to get mad. That's the reason Zoe is no longer there. It's the reason Grady's no longer there. It's the reason why, look, if somebody pushed.
And that's crazy. And listen that now. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm always gonna ride. I'm a ride or die Corey Hogan fan. But he's right. Like, again, I keep saying this. He want yes people around him. Instead of them trying to, you know, let him know when he's going wrong, he don't want to hear that. He don't. He's not trying to better. Don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be in the 5150. He grabs hella numbers. Don't get me wrong. But it's just the point. Like, he might be telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to other people, but when people say certain things about him, oh, you're the enemy, rah rah rah. He turns into a Incredible Hulk. Like, that's some bullshit, bro. For real.
Everybody you've ever seen close to him. And somebody has friends since they were 4 years old. And two people.
Yeah, that's actually what happened. Shout out to Ryan Davis. So if you don't agree with him or do something like that, he starts to do exactly what Ryan said, right? And it's not no shade, it's just the facts. So this dude says Corey got a lot of whole ways.
Damn.
Protect Darlene.
That's crazy because like, just watching his old videos, just watching his old videos and see how he don't articulate, but you know what I'm saying, try to make him the victim all the time. Spider, I'm sorry, baby. Spider! Spider.
Oh, funny. D, how many times you gonna let Corey disrespect you? Leave for good, man. Then this person here, Corey has some sense. D is the real foundation he's standing on when it comes to 5150 and trust. You want in the world, but loyalty and someone who can be close to you that can be trusted are the true prizes of wealth. Yeah, you can, but you can get someone else, but they're going to be plotting to capitalize and set you up with a lawsuit over time guaranteed. No new friends. You're going to learn the hard way, if not now. Fame is a curse. One day you'll understand. Then we saw Eric. Love you, darling. Right? All these people are showing their condolences. Corey Holcomb, in Inglewood. Corey Holcomb needs to talk to you better. G-Ham76, I always felt Corey takes too many shots at Darlene. He plays them off as just jokes that they come from a mean place, is my opinion. I don't want to talk about that. Corey Holcomb is no longer going to be able to just play everything off like, oh, these just jokes. I mean, he's been getting with that for so long, but after that video came out, it's just not the case, right? You're not going to be able to do that. Izzy Lizzie says, Darlene should just stay away from this dude. Craig needs to stay away from this dude. Craig is also a very nice person. I think he's weak, fake, and snitching ass lame. There's no way a real street dude is effing with Corey any kind of way. He said he's about to start talking to Craig crazy as soon as he disagrees with him. I don't know about that, man. Craig seems like he'll actually fight. Woo! Disappointed to see Corey talk to D like that. Shaking my head. He needs to publicly apologize to you. Yeah, I agree. Corey, I typically support you, but you are putting yourself on an island all by yourself. I hope you can humble yourself soon, buddy. Boy, I mean, this is so many people saying this. Corey quick to say he don't need nobody to MF has been there for 16 years straight. He don't even want to hear the reasoning behind the no. Darlene, don't let him mess with your head. Get his ass somebody else to do it. The F. Yes. My dear brother Nupsy, Corey Hope, if you're going to comment on your brothers, at least get all your facts. Corey got to start hearing the whole observation. Corey burned bridges to bridge, only to have to apologize for a misunderstanding. This other person says, you are a class act. Eventually your patience will run out when you put your feelings first like others do theirs. God bless you. Frankie Brooks, you have been loyal to subject again, same subject and on. Corey going out bad. Credit the fool to keep sticking by him, shaking my head. I'm reading all of these because I want you to see what people are saying. I've been following Corey since my early 20s, almost 15 years. I've been around since the foxhole. It's coming to a point named if next week's show is about this issue again, this might be done. I hate to say this. Oleon, D is fed up. It wasn't too much that's all you, brother. It's the why I gotta hold it up to you. Start explaining, LOL shaking my head. D, there's a need for all that. All you had to do was...
Again, people to agree with him, no matter how dirty it is. He wants people to agree with him. And I'm one of them people, like, I rock with Corey Hogan. But in the meantime, between times, like, you doing stuff that's suspicious. Because people don't want to agree. Everybody don't want to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You are the person who
Power off.
Oh God. But you know, like, you just want people. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm sleepy as fuck. Move, please. So I hope you have a great night. What's that? It's only 11 something. But I'll be back on here tomorrow. So I hope it. Well, I don't know. Tomorrow, today, y'all time. It's only 10:07 here. So I'll be back on here tomorrow. So I hope every have a great night. Take my ass to sleep. Bye.